Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Boon Bros for some more Kerbal Space Program 2. Today, we go to the moon, and let's start off by welcoming our bro supporter, Awesome Carmelo. We appreciate your support. If you're not already a member of the Boon Bros, check right below and hit that join button. Excellent. Here we go. Boon Bros autosave load game. So today we need to construct a rocket that will get a Kerbal to the moon. I'm thinking here today we're going to go for an exploratory mission just to plant our first flag and see what happens. All right. Back in the vehicle assembly building. Am I still getting tutorialized? I don't want to be in a tutorial. Okay. So, our first Kerbal, the Kerbal manager, we're going to be going with the man himself, Jebediah Kerman. Can we... Oh, I gotta put a pod down first, huh? So we're gonna start with our tin can here. See if I remember how to... Okay, there we go. Bob, you hang out. It's gonna be Jeb. Jeb is going to the moon. So, Jeb is going to need a parachute. That is super big. Let me go ahead and grab one of those. I love our colors here. Alright, so we're starting with that. We need a heat shield. I gotta learn where all these buttons are. There we go. Heat shield on here. Coupling. Small one. So we're gonna go with that. Now we need some fuel in here. We just need enough fuel to get us off the moon and back. Or should we do something more Apollo style for our first? You know, we're just gonna stick with it for now. Oh wow, that's not even close. Twitch engines, sparks. What is this bad boy? Oh, ooh. Let's use that. I have not used that at all yet. Can I see my center of mass? It's up top right now. Excellent. So we're going to get some control surfaces, perhaps. Are these remote guidance units? Ooh, look at that fancy new rover bay. That's pretty cool. Build ourselves a little moon rover once we get up there. But first, we have to make it to the moon. That's the most important thing. And right now, what I am looking for is control. Some type of control. That's fairings. Stack separators. Maybe it's under utility? Stabilizers. Here we go. Let's get ourselves a stabilizer here. Awesome. So this is what will be landing on the moon and coming back up. Hopefully we will see probably a large fuck up. Let's be real. There we go. Whoa, look at these landing gear. Holy moly. How do I yes. Yes. This is how we will land on the moon. I don't even think we could carry that thing. That's ridiculous. Grabbing our big boys here. We're gonna go a tripod. Let's do a try. I like to try hard. Grab it like that. We'll grab one of those and see how far down do they reach. Plenty to land. Awesome. Although I do want to kind of... Oh, not that. Go as low as possible. There we go. That looks better. Now we've got our thermal. That all right. Now we need to work on the second stage. Although I doubt this will have enough to get us back. So how much fuel is in here? Not enough. Let's just see how strong this bad boy is right here. Okay, Paige, thank you. Wait, was that it? Oh, is that a rapier? Oh, that makes sense. Air breathing, close cycle. There it is. Okay, that is a rapier. So that is unnecessary. And yes, we're gonna throw Jeb up, and he's gonna just float back down a little bit. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention to rapier. We can is gonna be a little stronger than what we're looking for right now, I'd say. I do like this prograde retrograde. So let's go ahead and revert back to the VAB. What's up, guys? Go ahead and hit that strong thumb button below. I will say the graphics are far improved. Everything looks better. But so far, I haven't seen anything too much new in the way of parts, or, and maybe that's just, you know, because it is still the early release. But I can't wait to see a lot of the new parts that are going to be added for interstellar travel, and of course the base building and the multiplayer. Once we get multiplayer going, you know that we're going to be building a Boon and Bros colony up there. Okay, so we're going to revamp how we're doing this here. We've got ourselves here. We're going to use different types of parachutes. I think we're going to go for more of the Apollo style. So we're going to need these drug chutes here. Oh my god, they're humongous. Humongous. We're gonna do 2 of them. They're fucking huge. There we go. That looks a little better. They look like crap though. Let's Oh, that blueprint. Whoa, look at that when it goes in. It goes from 2D to 3D. That's sick. Okay, we're gonna we want this orientated to the workspace. Okay, and we'll pull it in a little that way. There it goes. Now it sits in a little. That looks nicer. And we'll just drop it down 1. There we go. Now those parachutes look good. So we need ourselves a docking ring. Adapters, bodies. There are some new. Here's a coupling. This is where I should find my teeny tiny itty bitty titty committee. Alright, and that will be to dock to the lander, which means we're going to need this going. Going to get ourselves some fuel here. All right. So we've got our... Well, I guess we're still going to need that coupler, huh? Because of the heat shield. So we'll keep that on there. We want this to be arrow facing up. Everybody knows how boxes work. We're going to need a little bit of fuel. Let's go with this smallest one. I hope this works. So we'll have that there. This is going to be just for landing and coming back up. Oh, actually. Even better. Let's do these. Let's do these little rings here. Do a little ring like that. Or 2. Right? And let's go ahead and we've got the snap on. I don't want it like that. I'm gonna put triple. He's a weird. Maybe we'll just put some balls. Everybody loves balls, right? Just a couple of balls like that. Because then I'm going to get these little boys here. Although we are going to the Mun, so it shouldn't be too insane to get us up there. Let's go here with the smaller one. Yeah. And I think we're just going to look with that. I'm going to grab my landing gears here. We're going to go with the same ones that we did, except for we're going to have to flip those bad boys over, huh? Now, will they extend far enough? Yup. They need to go this way, though. Our first trip to the moon. Overlord, what's going on, man? How are ya? We're just figuring out our rocket here. That should be good. We'll pull those legs back in. Alright, so this is what will land on the moon and go back up to the not moon. You know, back up into orbit above the moon there. And now we're going to need another coupler, well, another like docking ring port here thing, because that's where it will attach and reattach to the main body of the rocket, which is going to be... Ooh, that looks pretty. And we can then go something like this, maybe. And you know what? Maybe we should go longer. Because we want to make sure we get there and back. So we're going to go like that. And then what we're going to do is... Where's my root tool button? Do I have a root button? I forget. Damn, somebody should have played the tutorial. So... Yep, we're going to go like that now. So there's our rocket going upward. And we're going to over-engineer the shit out of this. Because you know me. Now we've got the swivel, the Terrier, the Reliant. The swivel is going to have the better vacuum. So we're gonna put the swivel on there. That's gonna be our main engine there. And now what I'm gonna do, I think that this should do it. We're gonna need some control surfaces on here, and we're going to need some power. So let's start with getting a battery on here of the small variety. And then I've got... Where did I find those control surfaces? Probably in the... Here. There they are. Nope, that's a remote guidance system. I don't need a remote guidance system. We have a pilot. Although, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have a remote guidance system just in case there were some sort of emergency or catastrophic failure. We could get our rocket home. Say the Kerbal passed out. And... Okay, here we go. Here's my stabilizers. So, get that on there, get that on there. Let's check out our center of mass here. Is looking good. That's right where, so you want your guidance, your spinners to be right where that's going to be. So that's all looking good and well. What are we missing? Communication with the ground. Communication with the ground is going to be key. We're going to use one of these foldable ones here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put one on the main body of the rocket here. And that is going to communicate... Ooh, or should we get... Yeah, that's going to communicate with the small one that is going to be on our actual lander. So that way we can, you know, get it going. You're just playing Minecraft? We have a Minecraft server, so you know, Overlord. A Boon Bros Minecraft server in the Discord. So our antennae here will communicate with the lander as it goes down to the moon because it's up in orbit, and this will hopefully stay in communication with the ground here on Kerbal. Honestly, before we went to the moon, we probably should have built ourselves a nice satellite network in orbit around the planet, because I totally forgot about that. And actually, we're going to replace this deployable antenna. We're going to use this one here. I think it's going to be much better. Put you like that, and this deploys. Awesome. That way. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I'm probably forgetting something. It's been a fat minute since I have, you know, played Kerbal Space Program, and I can't wait to see how bad I screwed this up already. We are looking for fairings. Where would fairings be under? Payloads, probably. crew trusses fairings. Here we go. And we're going to get a medium fairing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to clack her on. What? I don't understand this. Is this a fairing or what? Okay. What are all these buttons? Harvey, what's up, man? Come on, let me click on it. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go with a large fairing. Okay, so now the large works, okay? So did I not grab it? Okay, there's an actual medium. That makes more sense. So we're gonna go like that. And I don't quite want the fairing like that. I want this. Can I adjust the fairing? Whoa. Okay. So is there like a rebuild fairing thing? Advanced controls. Holy moly, no. So what we're gonna do is, oh, I see. We're gonna have to do it like that. Okay, so this is gonna come all the way up, and then we're gonna hit okay. Fairing is colliding with invalid assembly part. How about now? What bullshit? Okay. So we're gonna just put the small one on there because it's gonna automatically make that nice and straight, and then we will build a bigger rocket from underneath. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll grab our, I need like one of these. No. One of these. Yes. There we go. Excellent. So now we're gonna roll into our medium pieces. We're gonna grab ourselves a big fat rocket head, a fuel here, and let's go ahead. Get ourselves the good old mainsail here. That mainsail is going to take us all the way up. We're going to go to our couples here and grab ourselves some of these bad boys. And we're going to two-side this. That. And now let's look at our solid fuel boosters. Solid fuel. Wow. I think that might be a little much. What about the kickbacks? No, let's just put a couple of thumpers on here and call it a day, eh? Okay, there we go. Couple of thumpers. We're gonna go ahead and translate these down like Spanish class. We're gonna need some definite nose conage. And let's get our struts. Do we have struts? Show me struts. Trussing? There's my struts. All right. So we're gonna strut the fuck up. So that way that doesn't wiggle around. And let's get one more on the bottom. Excellent. We don't want that schwiggling. We're gonna grab ourselves a big old clamp here. And we need to set this on even Stevens like that. There we go. We probably doesn't need to be 400 feet off of the ground, I'm guessing. So let's go ahead and grab our thing, and we're going to bring it down just a little so that it's a little more reasonable. There we go. Awesome. So from here, let's go ahead and do we just say fuck it and go? No, I'm just kidding. We need some wings on here, otherwise we're flipping. Let's go with our... Now this is the coolest part, I think, so far, is the fact that you can change your angle and size on these. In the first game, that was not a thing, so we're going to go ahead with the quad. Like that. That should give us plenty of space, and I think that we can call it. So we're doing our solid rocket boosters here. Is this our clamps? Nope, we're gonna go solids first. How do we do this? There we go. Solids for... Wait, no, now what happened? There's the clamps. Oh, right, it's adding one. Solids go, then the clamps go off. Then we're gonna decouple. No, we want this to be going at the exact same time, actually. So how do I add this to here? Oh, just like that. Perfect. So the mainsail is gonna go off with the thumpers. Then the clamps will go. We'll detach the thumpers when they're dry. Then when we're in space, we will decouple our fairing for our main travel system that is going to take us to the moon. And then once that takes us to the moon, we will land, plant our flag, fly back up, redock. Ooh, one thing. Okay, yes. So remember earlier when we talked about remote guidance systems, we definitely are going to need a remote guidance system on here. I forget. Because this part of the rocket will not have a Kerbal on it once it detaches from the main body of the rocket. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a probe core in here. And that should do it. I'm definitely forgetting something, but I think that this will indeed take us to the moon. So without further ado, we're going to call this the Boon Moon 1. And launch. Ooh, finally some coffee. A little bit of clipping there. It looks like we're getting a little bit of shake. All right. Are you ready, Jebediah, to go to the moon? So right now we are controlling from there. What I would like to do is I can just go like this, huh? Control from here. Okay. We're controlling from there. That should do it. All right. Without further ado, to the moon. Well, probably a failure, but to the moon. 8, 7, 6. Launch. The clamps are released. The rocket is on its way. turn the mainsail power down to like 20% and let the solids really do the work here. We're gonna start our tip. Starting our burn here to the side. Getting that nice gravity turn as we lift off of the station here. It is going well, and here go the solids. The solids are about to lose their go, and we will eject them. There go the solid boosters. We're going to turn up our thrust now on the mainsail, and look at that go. We can now start tipping a little more. Got our... There's the moon, right there. That's where we're going. Maybe we should have gone the other way, you'd say, but... No, I'd say we're going to get into orbit, slingshot around the planet, and out towards the moon. Because we're still going to have to circularize our orbit once we get up there. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and look at the map. And see that our apoapsis here is growing. Excellent. We're going to start turning now. And we're going to cut the power there as we ascend to our apoapsis here at just over 600,000 meters. And let's just enjoy the beautiful view of Kerbal as the sun rises over the horizon, leaving the moon in the night. Our beautiful rocketeer, buttermilk pound cakes. Welcome. The sun rises, and our rocket is ascending to orbit. We are 100 kilometers off the ground now, going into high orbit. That sun looks so beautiful coming up over the planet there. We're going to go ahead and speed up time till we get to our apoapsis. Yes. We're at 200,000 kilometers now. We are leaving the warmth and the love of our planet behind to boldly go out into the cold and discover what be there. We're going to go ahead and set our system to prograde and go back down to single speed. We'll check the map while Jeb there gets our curve. So what we're going to do is we're going to now plot ourselves a maneuver here. And can I focus on this? There we go. And we're going to burn prograde until we miss the planet. Essentially, going to orbit is just falling down to Earth and going so fast that you actually miss. So really, you're just failing, falling. Now our periapsis over here, it does not like to tell me. What is our periapsis going to be? I don't want to get it too high because 217 is enough. I don't want to use my delta V, just trying to get into orbit. I want to keep a low orbit so we can get that kind of slingshotty maneuver that we're looking for. $44. Okay, we can go a little bit higher than 44. Can I... Now, here's a question. Can I do this? No. I would like to... Yes, I can still pin it. That makes it easier. If you right-click on the periapsis, you can pin it, which will allow you to see it as you drag, except it disappeared right as I clicked on my maneuver node. So I guess we're just going to have to guess here. I'd like to get it a little higher than that. A little more delta V. Now that periapsis should be 65,000. Seems a lot better to me. I don't know about you guys. And as we approach our maneuver here, please do not forget to go below the video and show your support by showing your strong thumbs. You need strong thumbs to be a pro gamer. If you have weak thumbs, we feel bad for you. And also, guys, if you have not already, membership is now available with the Boon and Bros for just $2.99. You can be a bro supporter and help support the stream, as well as getting priority comments and gaming with Boon directly. So go ahead below the video and join the Boon and Bros today. All right, we have less than 2 minutes until we start our burn. We're going to speed time here a little bit. Can't even see the planet. There's the planet. Wow, we sit so high over the world. Really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? And we are just under the minute mark here. We're going to go ahead and slow it down here when we have 30 seconds left. We'll make sure that we are set to our maneuver. A little bit of spin here. We're going to even that up on the nav ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage! We are in orbit, and we are out of fuel. So we will now eject our next portion. The fairing is gone. No! No, I fucked up. Oh, I really fucked up. Abort. Okay. Dang it, I pressed the spacebar one too many times on accident. And we have now disengaged and have, instead of getting our rocket here, Buttermilk Pancakes, thank you for the $2 donation. We love you, bro. We need to undock here. We must save. Yes, notification critical, I bet. We must save our Jebediah so we can try to relaunch. Jebediah here is in danger now that we have accidentally ejected the second rocket, so we must burn retrograde and hope that there is just enough fuel to take us back down into orbit. We are fucked. Alright. We're going to burn all of our fuel retrograde, which should put us into a descending orbit to crash back into the planet.
Hey, listen!
Buttermilk Pancakes. You're the man. Okay, I'm afraid to look, guys. Let's look at the map. It seems... We're going to go ahead and delete our maneuver here so we can get an idea of what's actually going on. No, did I? had the wrong piece selected. Dang, see what happens when you don't play for a while? You forget all of the little things. You're not. The moon. So we are stranded in space as it is right now. With no way. We must revert to launch. Unfortunately, that was a mission failure. 1 point space. I'll get you next time. A failure is not a true failure unless you fail to learn from it. So, that was all a bad dream. Jebediah worried about his mission, having a bad dream of what could go wrong. But now, the morning of the true launch. Harvey, thanks for joining us. Come hit that subscribe button and come join us again. All of our streams are scheduled on the YouTube channel, so you can find out when we're going to be live playing tons of different games. All right, let's go ahead and try this again. We're going to this time be a little smarter. I'm going to actually put my engine down. My main engine here is only going to be down to 20%. We're going to go ahead and get our parts ready to launch again and prepare for the count. And the clamps are released. The rocket is once again underway. We're going to turn ourselves up to 30% as we are not lifting near fast enough. 50%. There we go. We are getting some lift now. We need to increase our speed. And we almost forgot. Going to start our gravity burn here as our solid fuel boosters take us up. We will land ourselves. It is time to detach the solid rocket boosters. There they go, and we can start our turning here. Full blast on the rocket. Apoapsis is not quite high enough yet. We need to start leaning into it so we get a nice angle. And right there, our Apoapsis, we're going to get it to just about 80,000 meters. That's where I would like to see it. Now I'm going to turn this down to about half power. And now we're going to cut it. We have a almost 100,000 meter Apoapsis. We'll go ahead and look at the map view here. You can see we're getting up there. And as we get closer here, we will turn that up. So we're going to set ourselves prograde. Actually, we're going to turn that off because we need this rocket. We need to put some sideways on this. There we go. Okay. Rocket Man. And just as we hit about 80,000, we're going to re-engage. We've got our SAS on. We're going to slowly bring our throttle back up as we try to circularize our orbit with our bigger rocket portion here. If we look on the map, you can see that there goes our trajectory is now going to extend, and we want to just miss the planet there. Yes, I'm well aware we're going to crash. And we're just going to circularize with the last of our fuel here. And there it goes. That's the last of our fuel on that rocket section, which should be enough. Now we are going to decouple here. Let's not make this mistake again. Okay. Methalox deprived? What do you mean methalox deprived? How could it be methalox deprived? Oh, it didn't. Okay, so the first stage burned up all the fuel out of this section. So we did not save the fuel correctly from here. Oh no. So you're telling me this tank is completely empty, huh? Well, fudge. I wonder how we get that. We must have to, like, disable the crossfeed or something before we go, because this was not supposed to drain any fuel out. This was supposed to hold its fuel. Are these? You're telling me these are empty too, then, huh? The donuts? That has to be a separate section. Go ahead, buttermilk pancakes. Why did it drain my fuel out of here? Oh, really? It ain't got no gas in it. Well, at least the view is beautiful. I guess the only thing to do now is to try and descend. Yes, we're on a crashing trajectory. We are going to control from here. How do I tab to another part of the rocket? Because it's focusing on the part that I do not want to focus on. So it seems that we need to rework our rocket, and I think that we're going to have to actually set up a satellite network before we go to the moon. Extend our antennae. Now, do I have fuel in this stage? There's no fuel in here either. So it seems that what happened is it burned the fuel all the way through the rocket, not saving anything for the later stages. So we're going to have to rework that and find out why that is. But for now, let us look at our map. We are going to crash on the other side of the planet here. So let's speed up. Yo, what's up, whites? Awesome Carmelo. Awesome Carmelo is one of our bro supporters. You can be a bro like him for just $2.99. Hit that join button below. Get a shout out in every video. And once there's 10 people, it will be on our main page for everyone to see all of our bro supporters. Alright, so we just need to safely get our man here back to the ground, My only worry is colliding with that larger portion of the rocket. We really have no way of getting any type of trajectory. You know what we do have? Okay. Let's face radial in. No, I would like you to face radial out. The only about... Hey, Buttermilk Pancakes just became a bro supporter. Welcome to the bros. Now, every episode, I will be saying Buttermilk Pancakes. Okay, guys, this is some dire. We have no fuel. We have no way of getting our man Jebediah safely to the ground. The only amount of propulsion that we have left is the little bit of force that is projected from the decoupler when we push. So I'm going to push away from the planet so that way I can get as much distance from the bigger support of the rocket as possible. We're going to go ahead and decouple. Yeah, we should have turned off those fuel cross feeds. That's what I do. So the impulse here, we want that as much impulse as possible. We're going to eject. That should push those pieces away from my rocket. There go the legs. That should have touched down on the moon. We need to rework our science. That little bit of force should clear us from the rocket pieces. And as you see, if I speed up the time, those pieces will slowly start to drift. Buttermilk Pancakes and Awesome Carmelo are 2 members for today. We appreciate you guys. I'm just worried about coming back down to that rocket once we catch the atmosphere. There's a lot of junk here that could potentially cause our man Jebediah some problems as we re-enter the atmosphere. We're going to go ahead and set ourselves to prograde. I don't think that I have any control in here. Am I out of power? Yes, I think that power, we have a little. We're going to slow it down. And we're going to want to set that to, nope, we want to put the heat shield towards the atmosphere. And we're going to start entering here now. We're about 100 kilometers from the ground. As we enter back in, we're about to start catching the atmosphere. Hopefully, our angle is not too fast where we are going to blow up in the atmosphere. That would be unfortunate. We're going to have to rename this episode a failed attempt. Failure to launch. That's a great one. There you go. The Duchess says this episode's going to be called Failure to Launch. Well, we did launch. We just didn't quite make it to orbit. We have to rework our design. But next time we will build ourselves a satellite network before launching to the moon. You know, we kind of put the cart in front of the horse on this one, I would say. Alright, we're going to come back down to 1 speed as we enter the atmosphere. We're starting to get a little bit of the upper atmosphere here. You can see at 28,000 meters. Our heat shields should protect us on this re-entry. It looks like we are going to land somewhere in the mountains over here in this mountain range. Jebediah has a great smile on his face. And Awesome Carmelo. Jebediah does, I was just about to say, he's got such a smile on his face for being in such a dire predicament. Awesome Carmelo, our bro, thank you for the $20 donation. We appreciate you, and you're right, man. Jebediah is enjoying this just a little too much. You know what? Let's get a little crazy. How about this? You ever done an EVA in atmosphere before? Oh, no! He let go! Why would he let go? Oh, no! He died. The vessel was destroyed. The G-forces were too much in the upper atmosphere. And it was a failure. Damn. Damn. We really goofed that one up, didn't we? Wait. Is he now? Actually, I think you are right. I think Awesome Carmelo is now the donator of the month. What does it say up there? Has it updated? Yes, Bacon. Oh, thank you so much, Awesome Carmelo, for the gift. You are a baller. And our top donator of the month, Sebastian, finally taken off of his throne by somebody. The Duchess is bending over in front of me. It's quite distracting. Apologies. Well, we need to fix our cross feeds here. So, I think if we click on this piece, right? This fairing here. And disable... There's got to be a way to disable the crossfeed here between these. Either that or what we can do is if we find ourselves some fuel lines. Where are those fuel lines? Maybe under utility. No. It'd probably be with the fuel pods, huh? Fuel line. So if we run a fuel line from the bottom chamber up, what is this? What is this? Can we make a hot air balloon rocket? These are all hydrogen. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is the things that we will be dealing with here soon. Oh, man, we could do it. Just put two giant... You know what? No, hold on. There's a joke here somewhere. There we go. God, is that an impressive rocket or what? We'll just go ahead and shrink them in a little. And lower them. And there we go. So, we need to figure out our fuel, and I think we need to... So it says Sebastian's still up there. I think it will update after the video ends and change that. If not, I will go in there and change it manually. But you are the top donator according to my screen here. Do not feel amiss. Awesome Carmelo, the champion of the month. And hopefully, next time we will be able to get our satellites in the air. I think we're going to need to set up our satellite network first, which will give us a little bit more practice in messing with our fuel crossfeeds and things like that. We are going to save this one here as the Boon Moon 1, where we will revamp this design next episode after... Well, maybe not next episode. Next episode, we're going to do the satellites, and if we have time, we will work on revamping this, and then we will relaunch to the moon. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me fail time and time again, because I've had fun doing it for you. But this is going to be all for this episode. I thank you all for joining us. Give a shout out to our members, Buttermilk Pancakes, and our top donator, Awesome Carmelo, who is the man of the hour. And as always, here comes Maximo at the very end of the stream. Don't forget to get caught up, bud, and check us out for the next episode. Don't forget, guys, our schedule is now going to be posted on the channel, and you can see when all of our upcoming videos are going to be streaming. Also, don't forget to join the Discord and come play some games with us. We've got our Project Zomboid server. Dedicated 24/7 for all of our bros, so come and play with us.